a fierce competition where rivals battle to the death for supremacy and glory. Is it a vicious street fight? Nope, it's the Olympics. Hi, I'm Rebecca Brayton and welcome to WatchMojo.com. In this section of our Olympics series, we learn 5 pieces of trivia about the ancient Olympic Games. So for trivia fact number 1, we'd like to find out how ancient are the modern games?
First of all, the ancient games were a religious festival. So most of the time, almost 50% of the time, was occupied with prayers, religious ceremonies, and sacrifices. Midway through the festival, 100 oxen were slain and sacrificed to Zeus on a huge altar, which tells you that this had a different tone and a different setting from what we encounter today. Also, when Pierre de Coubertin relaunched the festival in 1886, one of the guiding mottos was to participate is everything. It's not about the winning. All that mattered in the ancient Greek world was winning. There was no second prize, there was no third prize. There's an ancient Greek saying that says either the wreath or death.
Is it true that the ancient Olympics were complete amateur games?
Yes and no. True, Olympia did not award prize money, and Olympia always held fast to that rule. Now, did that actually make the athletes amateurs? I don't think so. Being an Olympic champion mattered in the sense that you were invited to other games and your sheer appearance brought you 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 drachmae because smaller local games wanted to have you there. So Olympia did actually not award its winners with money, yet an Olympic victory made them rich.
What were the disciplines at the Olympics?
It kicks off with the discipline that embodies the fascination with high-tech and speed par excellence. That's a chariot race. That's a bit like the Formula One today, right? It's a battle of equipment. That's the first event. And the games end with the most violent, truly violent event, the so-called pankration. It was a bit like the UFC competition today, the Universal Fighting Championship today, where very little rules, almost anything goes. Maybe biting was prohibited, but that was about it. And this is what the people wanted to see. My favorite pankration is the Arakion from Arcadia, in what turned out to be his final performance. Was actually held by his opponent in a scissors grip and couldn't escape, and actually died from strangling there. But not before he actually broke his opponent's toes. So his opponent would give in, yet kill Arakion at the very last moment. The jurors declared Arakion the winner and crowned his dead body with an olive wreath. The sources agree that this is the most exciting event that truly captured the audience. The audience loved the pankration. They wanted blood, and the pankratiasts gave it to them.
What was the role of women at Olympia? Women
were excluded from the competition, and women were also excluded from the audience. So in that sense, Olympia was a men-only event. Women do appear in the victory lists as victors at some time, but that is only in the chariot race competition. Now, the explanation is that in the chariot race, the actual winner, the person that was considered the champion, was the sponsor of the team, not the jockey. Another story is about a wealthy mother from Rhodes who traveled to Olympia to support her son in the boxing competition. And in order to get in, she disguised herself as a male trainer. And when it was time for her son to enter the competition, she was behind the bench where the trainers are. And she was so excited that when he finally won, that she jumped over the barrier and exposed herself. Thereafter, trainers had to participate in the games just as naked as the athletes did.
Were the athletes really naked?
Tradition has it that a man from Megara ran naked in 720 BCE. That was the first attested case. It gave him an advantage, and it became customary after that. The Greek historian Thucydides, on the other hand, says that the Spartans started that tradition of running naked, of contending naked. Some athletes might have worn a loincloth. Others wore a leather string that was used to attach or position their penis while they were running. I guess when you run like totally naked, you get a good sense of why it might be helpful to do this.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.